All right, guys, stop. If you're house hunting in Folsom and wondering what your budget actually gets you, this is the video you need to see. Today, we're walking 3 real homes at 3 very different price points: 700K, 900K, and 1.2 million. Same city, same market, completely different lifestyle. And by the end, you'll know exactly where the real value is and whether upgrading is actually worth it. You guys, I'm Joubert Caston, local real estate advisor in town, but most importantly, a very proud girl dad. I made the big move beyond 3 years ago, relocating here from the Bay Area. So my initiative is to bring you guys nothing but value on making your next relocation move. So let's get to it. Let's start at 700K. All right, 700K, you're gonna be messing around with houses that are more along the new builds. There are established neighborhoods for 700K too, but for this video's sake, we're gonna start with the new build communities in Folsom Ranch. The massive new development south of Highway 50 that is completely reshaping the city. This first home is a perfect example of what you could get in the low 700,000s. This specific model starts in the high 600s, and with a few smart upgrades, it lands right around that 700K mark. For that price, you're getting a brand new 2-story home with roughly 1,800 to 2,000 square feet, 3 bedrooms, and 2.5 bathrooms. Right from the curb, you get that clean, modern look, simple lines, a 2-car garage, and landscaping that's designed to be low maintenance. One of the biggest draws for a new build, besides the fact that everything is shiny and new, is the energy efficiency. These homes are built with the latest standard and often include solar, which can make a huge dent in your monthly utility bills. When it comes to this area, solar is definitely a must and a huge help, especially because we use a lot of electricity in the summertime with AC. Walking inside, the first thing you notice is the open concept layout. The kitchen, dining area, living room all just flow together, which creates this bright, airy space that's fantastic for families and having people over. The kitchen in these homes are always a huge selling point. You'll always find a large island with quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances, and a ton of cabinet space. You can just imagine friends and families gathered right around here. Trust me, they are amazing, but they come with cons as well. The living area is cozy but functional with big windows that let in a ton of natural light. Downstairs, you're also typically find a half bath and some extra storage. A lot of the new builds around this price point also have lofts that give you a little bit more of extra square feet. Now let's head upstairs. This is where you'll find all the bedrooms. The bachelor suite is a good size with a walk-in closet and its own en-suite bathroom. The bathrooms are modern and clean with dual vanities and contemporary finishes. The other 2 bathrooms are perfect for kids or an at-home office, and they share that second full bathroom most of the time. So what's the trade-off at this price point? The biggest one is the lot size. The backyards in these new communities are pretty darn small. They're all really cookie cutter as well. And depending on what location of these new builds that you buy in, the backyards could vary when it comes to like shapes and sizes. The other big thing to know about these new builds is the fact that you do have Melrose. This is a special tax that's common in new developments to pay for all new infrastructure, schools, parks, roads, you name it. In Folsom Ranch, this can add anywhere between $200 to over $400 to your monthly payment. So it's a critical number to factor into your budget. This home is perfect for a young family, a first-time home buyer, or really anyone who wants a turnkey, low-maintenance place and values modern amenities over having a large yard. You get a brand new home in a growing community with great schools, but you have to be comfortable with the smaller lot and that extra Melrose tax. For a lot of people, especially those coming from the Bay, where this price gets you way less, this is an incredible value. Now let's see what happens when we add an extra 200K to our budget and look at an already established home. So for our second stop, we've moved into one of Folsom's beautiful established neighborhoods. Think somewhere like Empire Ranch or Broadstone. We're now looking at a home in the $900,000 range. For this price, you get something totally different. From the new builds, this home, for instance, is around 2,400 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 3 full bathrooms. It was built about 15 years ago, so you get mature landscaping and a more traditional classic feel. The first thing you notice when you pull up is the curb appeal. The trees are grown in, the lawns are lush, there's just a sense of permanence and character here that you don't find in a brand new community. If you're coming from the Bay and you're from more established parts of the Bay areas, like your San Jose's, like your Danvilles, like your Marin counties, like me, going into a new build community is a lot different. You never will really know that you maybe care about those things enough until you actually get in a new built community and realize that you may like more established neighborhoods better, but it's everybody to each their own. Stepping inside, the layout is a bit more traditional than our first house. You might find a formal living and dining room near the entrance, separate from the main family room, which is a separation of space a lot of buyers really love. For that extra $200K, you're getting an additional bedroom and a much, much larger yard. Those are the two biggest upgrades you get with this price jump. The kitchen in a home like this has often been updated over the years, so you'll likely see granite countertops, quality wood, cabinetry, and a really functional layout. It usually opens right up to a spacious family room, open with a cozy fireplace that becomes the true heart of the home. A huge perk at this price point is often having a downstairs bedroom and a full bathroom, which is perfect for guests, in-laws, or a dedicated home office. Heading upstairs, if there is an upstairs, you really feel that extra square footage. The master suite is more generous with a larger bedroom, a spacious walk-in closet, and a bathroom that likely has both a soaking tub and a separate shower. The other bedrooms are also a good size, giving a growing family plenty of room to spread out. But the biggest difference is out back. The lot size is significantly larger. Here, you have a real backyard with a big lawn and spacious patio for entertaining and maybe even room for a garden or a play structure. This is the kind of yard where kids can actually run around and you can host summer barbecues. You might even find a home with a built-in pool at this price, which is massive plus in Folsom's hot summers. This home is ideal for families that just need more space both inside and out. They're willing to trade that brand new feeling of a Folsom Ranch home for a bigger lot, more square footage, and a home in a beautiful established neighborhood with no Melrose or HOA. A lot of times no HOA. You might have to do a few cosmetic upgrades to make it your own, but the solid bones and prime location make it a fantastic long-term investment. Check it out. If you're finding this tour helpful and you're curious about what your money can buy you in the Greater Sacramento area, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I post new tours and market updates every single week, so follow your boy. Gladly appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Now it's time to see what happens when we step into the luxury market. Let's go check out one of our $1.2 million homes, okay? Welcome to the luxury tier of Folsom real estate. We are now in a premier neighborhood looking at a home priced at $1.2 million or above. This is where you see a huge jump in size, features, and location. This home, for example, is over 3,500 square feet with 4 or even 5 bedrooms and 3 or 4 bathrooms. But what truly sets it apart is the lot. We're talking a quarter to a half acre, sometimes back into a green belt for total privacy. From the moment you arrive, everything just feels more substantial. You'll likely have a 3-car garage, a grand entry, and custom architectural details. This isn't a standard tract home. It's a semi-custom or custom property with high-end finishes from top to bottom. Inside, the scale is impressive. You're greeted by soaring ceilings and natural light pouring in from everywhere. The floor plan is designed for both comfortable living and large-scale entertaining. You'll have your formal living and dining room plus a massive great room. You'll also find premium features like a dedicated home office and often a full guest suite downstairs. Or if it's not downstairs and it's a single story, you'll definitely find some kind of in-law suite somewhere. The kitchen is a chef's dream. Think high-end appliances like a Sub-Zero fridge or a Wolf range, a gigantic center island, maybe a butler's pantry, and gorgeous custom cabinetry. Every single detail is designed for both beauty and function. The family room is expansive, flowing seamlessly into the outdoor living space through huge sliding glass doors. And this is where that $1.2 million price tag really shines. The backyard isn't just a yard, it's a private oasis. We're talking about a resort-style setup with a custom pool and spa, maybe a waterfall feature, a full outdoor kitchen and barbecue island, and multiple seating areas for lounging in the sun or shade. This is California living at its best. It almost makes you want to say, California dreaming. Upstairs, the master suite is a true retreat. It's Huge, with a separate sitting area, private balcony with views, and a spa-like bathroom that feels like you've stepped into a five-star hotel. Think a massive walk-in shower, a freestanding soaking tub, and dual vanities with designer finishes. The walk-in closet is often the size of a small bedroom. The other bedrooms are also often generously sized, often with their own en-suite bathrooms or a shared Jack and Jill setup. You might also find a large bonus room or loft upstairs, perfect for a game room or movie theater. You guys, full disclaimer, as I'm shooting this video right now, I just put in new retainers, so my speech is a little blah. Sorry, maybe TMI. This home is for the buyer who wants it all: space, luxury, privacy, and top-of-the-line amenities. They're looking for a forever home in one of Folsom's most prestigious neighborhoods. They value the large lot and ability to entertain on a grand scale. And while the home might be 15 or 20 years old, it has often been maintained and updated with timeless, high-quality finishes that hold their value incredibly well. So check it out, because I'm gonna end it like this. So let's break it down. Three very different houses, three very different price points here in Folsom. For $700,000, you get a brand new, modern, and energy efficient home in Folsom Ranch. It's a fantastic way to get into the market, but you're trading yard space for newness and you're taking on that Melrose tax. At $900K, you step into an established neighborhood, getting a ton of square footage and a much bigger yard. You lose that new build shine, but you gain space, character, and you get to avoid Melrose. And at 1.2 million, you enter the luxury market. You get a spacious high-end home on a large private lot with resort-style amenities, perfect for those who want the ultimate Folsom lifestyle. Each price point offers a compelling reason to buy. It just depends on what your priorities are. There truly is something for everyone in this amazing city. So I have to ask, which of these homes would you choose? The modern new build, the spacious family home, or the luxury estate? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you're thinking about making a move to Folsom or anywhere in the Sacramento region, I would love and be honored to be your real estate resource. All of my contact is in the description below. Like, share, follow, give me a shout. Would love to help however I can. Once again, I'm Joubert Caston. Over and out. Have a blessed day.